Hey guys, today I'm going to show you one of the easy way to learn Spanish. It's for beginners. So let's go. Actually, I've been English is not my first language, so it's kind of hard for me to speak in English, and yeah, Spanish isn't my first language either. So let's go. Okay, easy way to learn Spanish. It's for beginners. Beginner, I guess, right? Beginner. Okay. At first, you have to learn the alphabets, and then yeah, then you can come over here in this video. So I'm probably not gonna edit this video, I guess. So yeah, I found a way. I forgot the website name of the website, but it was really cool. And by doing some research, I find and created some thing that's like really good for learning Spanish. While we were a child, like you do remember, like we used to do match the following when we were a kid. And on this side there's the name of something like tree, banana, elephant, apple, something, and here's the picture of those things, and we used to match like by drawing. Yeah, and based on this concept, something like that, there's a way. Okay, and okay, let's go on. For talking, and like we use something called like I is the first, what do you call, like first person, like I am good, I am happy, something like that. And if you talk to other person, you say you are good, you are happy, are you happy, that's the question. Okay, you're a very good person, something like that. And he, if you talk about other person, like do you know that he's a good guy, something like he, she, they, and there's a plural form of I as well, which we called we. And in Spanish there's a plural form of you, like you people, and there's plural form of like he, she as well. It's not applicable, it doesn't seem good in English, but there's plural form in Spanish, right? She, they, they're plural form of it as well. So in I, in Spanish we call it yo, and you means two, and he means el, the same voice. Yeah, and usted. And the plural form of we, I mean the plural form I, we, is nosotros. We means nosotros in Spanish, and like same as vosotros. VOSOTRO, vosotros, and ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Yeah, you just have to remember this table. Actually, it's a kind of table. You only have to remember this thing, this yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, ustedes, and it means I, you. You don't have to remember the sentence and like learn by heart. Just remember this: yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ustedes, and yeah, and like I am happy. For that sentence, you need a verb. Like I am, like is, am, are, was, were, like the verb. And in Spanish, we have a verb called ser. S-E-R, ser, it means to be. Okay, actually let's move towards it over here. Okay, yeah, ser. And same as the table, like soy eres, somos, soy, son. Like this table, yo soy. You don't have to remember, like, if you remember this word, only this word, and then in your brain you can do like, okay, you means two, and two goes with this one, is, like yo go with soy, es, and like el, es, like somos, nosotros somos, like that, it goes like that. Vosotros, so it's like an el, ustedes, we go I'm sorry, with son. Hope you guys are understanding me. So this is he, el, and like this is a verb, like is, am, are, was, were. To be in Spanish, it means to be in English. Ser means, so he is, él es, él es means he is, like Él es alto. Alto means tall in Spanish, so he is tall. We write it like that. It's él es alto. And ella es alta. In Spanish, like alto, alta, you know, there's a feminine and masculine sort of thing. Like she is tall, so alto, alta. It's ellos son, like, you know, you will ellos. Where is ellos? Ellos, right? Yeah, over ellos, and it will go with son, son. You can say cómicos, bonitas, ellas son bonitas. It's same, you know. I don't think I have to say bonitas, something like that, you know. And you have to remember other things as well, like I eat rice, something like that. Like I eat banana, apple, something like you now you can say I am, you are, something like that, you know. He is. If you remember this table, that ser table, and there's a verb in Spanish, verb like eat means comer. Okay, let's go move over here. Comer means eat in Spanish, and there are a lot of other verb too, means like to write, to open. Like you have to remember this verb. I mean, you have to, you know, comer means to eat. And in English we use like I eat, and he, what do you call, like eats, something like that, and you eat. Like there's a, you know, verb. You can see how the verb changes, and so in Spanish the verb changes according to the subject. Like yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ella, usted, yes, yes. For that, like comer, you can see over here the verb ends with er, so it's in the group called er verb, sorry. And there's a group called like ar, er, ir. Oh, I forgot to say that estar also means to be, you know. Sometimes we use estar, sometimes we use ser, and it depends. Like we use estar in some kind of temporary things, and in while we talking about location. So ar, in ar verb means the verb which end with ar, like this er verb means the verb which end with er, like comer means to eat, it ends with er, so it falls in the group er verb. And in this verb you have to remember, you have to learn only these things. You don't have to like remember all the, like como, like what do you call it, comes, like. So remember this thing: o asa, osa, imosa, and in ar verb o asa, amosa. In ir verb it osa, imos, and you know that this there's a dot over here. That means this thing, like o as this, you know, en, es, o. Actually, it's called a in Spanish. So this is similar in ir verb and ar verb as well. You know, er verb and ir verb. So the only difference is imos and is. So let's say, and like the, you know, there's masculine and feminine. El, this is the way. La, las, el, los, and una, and ir verb. Ir means to go. Voy, vas, va, vamos, vais, van. You have heard about the word vamos, like we go, you know. Sometimes we don't use, in Spanish we don't use subjects, and so we have to if we say vamos, that means we go, you know. Vamos means ir, is called ir verb. No, not ir verb. This is not equals this, and this are different thing. Ir means to go, ir. Voy, vas, va, vamos. Voy means yo voy, means I go. You know, yo means, you can see over here, yo means I, and voy means go. It's pretty easy, right? Nosotros vamos, we go. Al, this means what do you call, like to. Restaurante means restaurant, like we go to restaurant, something like that. And yeah, for comer, and how you can make like I go means yo voy, and we go means nosotros vamos, or we say like vamos al restaurant. It's if we don't use nosotros, we still gonna know vamos means for we, you know. Yeah, make a table and like mass them, like make a table like this, like here yo soy. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to edit this, so it's going to be very like yo, tu, elea, and here's nosotros, vosotros, usted, and plus right here about the ser verb, ser, right over here, and some er verb over here. And when you talk, just remember this chart, and yo, and you still, your brain gonna automatically like forward you to say in this way. Yes, sir. And like I eat, you don't have to use I am eat. So you say I eat. Yo, you go to comer, and remember like making this ar verb. And how you make in comer, we remove this er from the comer. We reduce this er and add this o, like comas, like that. Amos, coma, like nosotros comemos leer, to read, crear, to think, vivir, to live, escribir, to write. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and there are some verb that doesn't follow this rule, and I think I'm going to talk about that later if you guys like this video or something like that. Pointed to put, you can see steam changing verbs. Yeah, these are the verbs that doesn't follow, and I'm going to talk about that later maybe. So if you read in this way, it will be very easy for you to grab, and it's very easy to remember, I guess, than using the other technique. And okay, that's what I've written. Tener means to have. It's a verb. Tener, like we use only have in English, but we have to read tener. It means to have in Spanish. We have to read like to have, to go, to eat, to follow, to read, to write, something like that. And to I write, so I escribir I, and you o asa, you have to follow that table. For example, I already gave you an example, right? Escribir, I are verb, right? To write, so you have to go with Eskimo. You Eskimo, that means I write. You write what? Poem, something, So where were we? Yeah, donde. ¿Dónde está mi marcador? Like this, do you have a marker? Lo tengo, I have. Tengo means have. And ¿dónde está mi carpeta? What is this? ¿Dónde está mi libro? Means book. Lo tengo, I have. Do you have a book? ¿Dónde está mi libros? Oh, it's ¿quién tiene mis plumas? Who has my pen? Nosotros la tenemos. We have your pen. Yeah, this is the way. So make a table like that I have made, and like match them with their respective column, what do you call that, a row, and create a sentence. And we have to remember that there's a masculine and feminine form of word. We use, for masculine we use different the, and from feminine we use different the, an, like what do you call that, auxiliary, no, definite and finite article, something like that. Yeah, this is I think this is the end. I was trying to make the shortest video, but it's like 30 minutes over. It's okay. Bye everyone, have a great day.